Hi guys, if you made it to this reading, this is a Becoming Kate situation. So if you're here, we have aligned energy to energy, and I do not believe we found each other by coincidence. So the first thing I'm hearing is this is a divine communion. This is you and other creators, other people like you joining together and finally being able to exercise their creativity in ways that you haven't really had the chance before, because it's felt, that you were on a journey by yourself. It's giving lone wolf kind of energy, like, tackling everything on your own. It's been a little bit lonely. This card says pissed. So maybe you were pissed about it. I don't know. But I'd love to see what else Source has to say about this. I'm also hearing like these are your buddies, your counterparts, right? They're the ones that are here to kind of like help you direct things in the next part of your journey. We've got the money card. So finances are plussing up by it. Maybe you're coming out of a mindset of lack with this, and like being around people who are more in alignment with that kind of energy where we're creating abundance together. We know how to co-create with Source. We are really like bouncing off the walls here, which is really freaking cool. Proud of you for that. But Source is saying like, and if you've had any issues with finances, this is like proving to you that you have upgraded because you're now around people that are not in a lack mindset. They're in a mindset of they create money and money is energy. This card is trying to pop out. Road trip. Wow. Okay, so maybe this is traveling too. Maybe like you have to travel to see these people, or you're traveling somewhere soon. But it says enjoy the journey, take a vacation or a drive. Maybe I feel like you will be traveling to these people, or they will be traveling to you. Like somehow the convergence is like you're not maybe in the same vicinity all the way, or like in the same household or wherever. Like you have to come together to meet up for this, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else Source is saying here. I'm hearing it won't be long now. That's a song from In the Heights called Any Day. So I would listen to that song. That could be significant. It's about dreams and like following your dreams and going to the next steps. Like you have an ordinary life, whatever that means, and then going to this more fabulous, more dream life state. So I feel like that could be what's going on for you. Oh, we have a date, company, some sort of company, a partnership. See, I told you, a little date. It could be a friend date, but it could also be a romantic situation that's coming in here. You're getting together with someone or people who maybe align with you romantically. Pretty cool. All right, Source, what else? What else, my lady? Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, we've got no more overworking. Okay, no more forcing, no more stretching yourself thin. No more being overworked. Okay, so we're leaving that in behind. If you've been feeling depleted, your HP is low, then this is how you're going to be replenishing yourself. I feel like these people are also not taking from you and draining from you. They're actually feeding you. And it's an equal kind of exchange opportunity kind of thing where we're all feeding each other, and it feels very equal and not like you're always the giver and someone's always taking. So this is really, really cool. I'm hearing mentor for some of you guys. So this could be like a really cool mentor. Oh my gosh, I just dropped that card and it almost hit the vent. Okay. Wow, the pissed card came out. So somebody might be, while you're watching this reading, like there might be an energy that's kind of annoyed that you are receiving this kind of like, wow. And then social on the bottom of the deck. Can't even make it up, y'all. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Like it says well-known viral social media. So you could be someone who is well-known on social media, or you could be someone who is coming into a more well-known state where like you're being seen more often, or these people are seeing you. So it feels more like you're a star, like you have more star quality energy, and you always had that. But I think it's just something that wasn't on full display. And like all of a sudden now it's like on full display. So people are seeing you be more social with people that are not them. Like these are the old friends or the old groups that like, they wanted to be a part of it, but like they didn't treat you right. And so you had to remove yourself, or Source literally remove them from you. And so now it's like you're getting a new group, new energy around you. And I feel like they might be pissed or a little jealous. But Source is saying it's not worth it to entertain this energy. If it's coming through, like it's not worth it. Move on. Like, let them go. If they can't get down with it, look, I have knowledge and teacher. I told you, like, there might be somebody like a mentor coming in here, somebody that you look up to, and they're contacting you and like, hey, let's collaborate or something like that. Maybe even a couple mentors, or being in a place where people are better at their whatever they're doing than you, and it kind of elevates you, is what I'm hearing for some of you guys. I'm hearing D names as well. D, R, M, and J. A, and C. I'm hearing Rager. What is the Rager? I feel like maybe like I'm hearing Rage Room. So maybe you could have seen one of those or something recently, or seen something about like, or gone to a rage room at some point in your life. And that was like a way of like releasing that like frustration of not having, you know, the right people around you. I don't know. We've got health here, exercise, doctors, wellness. So some of you guys could really be in a pretty good place with your mental health and your physical health. Source is saying make that your priority right now. Like if you're feeling lost or you don't know what to do, this is what you can work on, because what this is doing is like your body, like your soul. I just had a reading about this on TikTok, but your body, your soul is so magnetic. It's so huge that they thought they could catch you slipping. And like some of you guys have been on a new health regimen lately, or you've been eating better. You've been taking yourself on walks, or you've been just working on your mental health, really, you know, being really diligent about it is what I'm hearing. So even maybe going to get a checkup for something, you know, that you're like, oh, I need to get a checkup for that. And I think Source is saying the reason this has become such, or needs to be such a priority right now, is because you need to get your vessel in its tip-top form, whatever that means for you. It needs to be in its tip-top form, because when these energies come around, these new energies, it's like, they're not competing with you or anything in any kind of way. They're there to elevate you. But when you're getting in a state of elevation, like it's not always going to be like super easy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, but it's going to be a lot of energy you're putting into these projects, these collaborations. Like you're going to be very busy. So you're going to need your body to be in tip-top shape, your mind to be in tip-top shape. So use that as your vessel. And like, again, Source is saying they thought they could catch you slipping, but Source is saying, don't let them catch you slipping. You know what I mean? Don't let them catch you slipping. Because they thought that they could use that against you, but no way. Wow, we got cheers. You win, a toast. Congrats. Hey, we like to see that. Congratulations to you. Also, this cheers is also, you know, a symbol of like camaraderie, of like coming together, like, you know, cheering each other on. And I think that's something maybe you've never had before that hasn't been there in the way that you needed. So this is a new support system that's going to be really like, I'm also getting a taste of like ale, like literal, like, you know, ale, beer, ginger ale even. I'm also hearing ginger beer, and that makes me think of Jamaican for some reason. I don't know why Jamaican came into my mind. I mean, I know why, but you know what I mean? Like they kind of, something about the food. Growth, older, wise, expansion, knowledge. So yeah, this is all about growth. This whole entire reading is about you growing and like expanding and getting better and better and better. Because that's been a focus, I think, for you for many, many years. For some of you guys, like 10 to 12 years that you've been doing this. Maybe even like I'm seeing 6 to 9, 10 to 12. It's like almost like sizes of shirts. 2 to 4, you know, it's like that. But it's been a minute. Like it's been a little bit, it's been a long time that you've been working on this progression. And although it feels like extensive, or that you've been here for a while in this state of stagnancy, Source is saying that like the payoff, or like the return on investment, is so worth it. Wow, dreams on the bottom of the deck. I told you, it like this is you growing into your dreams. Like you've had really, really big dreams. You were someone with really big dreams, and Source is like, when you put that order in, you had to grow into it, because it's a high caliber order. Okay, this is expensive stuff expensive energy that you asked for. So she's like, I want you to grow into it, and I want you to grow into it with grace, you know, not with like force, or, you know, someone like it be you being thrown into it. Like it needs to be something gradual over time, so that you would also appreciate it when it came, because there's a tendency when things come too fast for people that they do not appreciate what they have. And this is you also realizing that you already have a lot. Like you already are super grateful for what you have. And you realize that, you know, my dreams can be created from wherever I am. It doesn't matter if I'm a celebrity with billions of, you know, cameras on me all the time, or if I'm, you know, just me at home in my bathrobe, you know, reading a book. Like either version of me is still me, and I am always going to be me. And whatever comes in and out of this sphere of myself, I will always be able to come back to this singular home, which is my body, my mind, myself, my soul. It'll always be there for me. So that's a really beautiful, deep message, and I'm really happy for you. Let's see what else. Is there any other messages, source? Take the one off the top. Wow. I can't make it up, guys. I can't make that up. New you and wishes. Make a wish, wish granted. Shall we end it there? I'm going to draw one card from a new deck that I got. It's called The Remedy. Where is it? Okay. It's really, really beautiful, and it has affirmations in it and beautiful messages. So I'm going to see what message that your ancestors, so let's go with ancestors, have for you. Okay, hold on. Let me get this together. Do a little quick shuffle. I really do think that, like, you know, as you embrace this part of yourself even more and embrace these new individuals coming into your life, and because I feel like they immediately see it in you, and they're not trying to take it away from you. They just want to build it up and make it better and make it more, you know, like their soul family, for real, for real. Okay. Let's see what's in the that came out quickly. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. So your message from your ancestors, it says past selves. Really beautiful artwork. Give thanks for the selves you were before. That's what I was saying is, like, you know, you may be coming into you may be well known. You may be somebody who is going to be very public, legendary even, you know, in the eyes of lots of people. And because of that, you know, a lot of people would take that. They might get a big head. They might totally disregard their past selves. But for you, source is saying, like, you will incorporate your past self as a part of it. It will always be 1155 on the timer as I say that. You will always be you. You won't pass, like, the past and the present and the future. The past and the present and the future all together will culminate to create the you. Your past lives also culminating to be the you that you are. Your higher self, you know, your ancestors, you combine everything. And so that's the beauty of it. Okay, let me get into this. Give thanks for the selves you were before, understanding they served a purpose for that time. Some of our past selves were built for survival and knew only what we knew at the time. Under the circumstances, you made magic, you made love, you made it to this very moment, and for that, give thanks. Wow. I give thanks for who I was, who I am, and who I am becoming. Is that not the coolest? Like, I'll put this here, so if you want to reverse it or take a little screenshot, you can. Like, come on now. That's the message, folks. It feels good, don't it? I like that. That's beautiful. All right, guys, until next time, you guys can catch me on Instagram and TikTok. The link's in the bio. Also to book a reading if you would like to. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye, guys. Love you, soul fam.